We are making a Safemoon ad where I'll be using a Safemoon coffee mug. And for this setup, we are using 3 different lights. So we have the Amaran 200XS light, and we're using that as our top light. So this will be our key light right here, which is the Aputure 600D, and we have that set to 3%. And the last light we'll be using is the Amaran MC Pro, and I have it set to 2000K so that we can have that flare burning effect. And I'll be using the Sony FX3 camera with the 24mm lens. And I have the product on top of a Lazy Susan, and I also put coffee beans around the mug. Now in terms of the slider that the camera is on, it is a ProAim slider. They have a 4 feet and a 6 feet slider, and I believe this is the 6 feet. And I also have a smoke machine right behind the sound blankets. In terms of the backdrop, I have a Savage black backdrop, paper backdrop, and I like the paper backdrop because it doesn't wrinkle as much, and you can keep using them over and over. So for my next shot, I am using a coffee pod, and I'm filming it with a 90mm macro lens. And because I'm using a macro lens, I decided to push the camera and the stand away from the subject or the machine, just so that when I place the pod in frame, I can also get the machine in frame as well. So for this next shot, I am going to be using the Safemoon water bottle. And what I'm going to do to this Amaran MC Pro is that I'm going to have my hand in front of the light panel. What that does is that this orange hue on the side of the water bottle, it's going to look like it's a fire burning because of our hand motion. So I'm on to my last shot, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the mug on top of a Lazy Susan, and I'm gonna show the front part of the mug with the writing on it, and I'm just gonna have the camera right across, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly turn the wheel until it shows the logo of the Safemoon. And what I'm gonna do in post, editing post, is that I'm gonna add a speed ramp during the part while I'm turning, so that it can have a nice transition effect from the front part to the back part. I don't think I'll be needing the slider, so I'll be removing that in a sec. And I'm just gonna stick to the small rig stand.